Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today is day 335 of playing chess every day until 2000 elo. You're at 1859. Let's find an opponent. All right, we find Valk, who is a 2000 rated opponent from Spain. Will they play? Probably not. They do? Okay. So, we got another good test here. I love playing these 2000s. And we got the advance. All right, so we're going to see a little bit of a different kind of game. I haven't played this in a little while. But I know this is wrong. They're not supposed to play this because we actually go a5. Now I completely forget what I'm supposed to do here actually, but I know that they can't actually hold on to all these pawns. So I can take, and then after takes, I think we go here. Yeah, I believe we go b6 because if they push, we just take, and if they take, we just take with the queen. And they don't have this check because now the rook is open. I have that check, of course, but I can just play here. And then if they take, we take with the knight. And if they push, we just take. And then takes. So let's go ahead and do that. And also the knight usually wants to come here anyways, so that it can fork the two pawns. So I already think my opponent has misplayed this a bit. But we have 15 minutes on the clock. So let's use our time. Now, obviously, they have a couple moves. They could protect the bishop. But if they protect the bishop, then we're just going to take on c5. They could push the pawn, leaving me with an isolated pawn, but I don't think that's really the greatest. But now I'm wondering, if they push, do we take with the knight, or do we take with the bishop? I would probably take with the bishop so that we get some trades going. But yeah, I think my position's perfectly fine. Once we deal with all the pawns over here, we just need to develop and castle, and then we're pretty solid. I think in this variation, because I do play the like the advance and then take if they challenge, but I think on this move they're supposed to just develop and give the pawn back. Okay, so now if knight takes, they push, but then we just take here, or we could take with the queen, but then we lose this pawn. So here push takes, no, here push takes, they're gonna push, and it's actually gonna be unpleasant. I've had this position before. I have. We need to get rid of this ASAP. So here. Okay, so they're just gonna give the pawn back now. So takes, and then bishop takes, and we're gonna be pretty happy. Not missing anything, I don't think. Bishop takes, we get our pawn back, we get a target here. Castles. No, we're probably gonna go here. I'm looking to see if I can like take advantage of this trapped rook, but I don't think I can right now. I'd have to play like queen here, and then like takes, bishop here. But I would much rather just play this and get my development done, to be honest. And he does have an outside pass pawn. So if I go here, what's his plan? He probably needs to develop. So he might play here or here, but this position is very pleasant for me. He's probably gonna play this actually. No, he goes there, which actually enables takes. Knight takes here. Do we have knight takes? Knight takes. Bishop here. He can take. We take the rook. I don't know if I won't. I mean, I think the tactic works, but are we getting in? No. I don't know. Let's slow down. Let's calculate. The problem that I'm not liking about this is that if I actually go for this tactic, he's gonna take here. He's gonna desperado. And I guess I can just take. No, because then queen comes out and checks me. I was gonna say the rook's gonna be trapped no matter what. So knight takes. Bishop here, knight takes, attacks the queen. Okay, so that's what I was missing. See, I had to slow down. I had to actually calculate this. The sacrifice does not work because when he takes here, we have to take, and then he's gonna get this check in, and it's just not gonna be good. So let's just go ahead and castle. I don't see anything wrong with castling. We're ready to play knight g6, put some pressure on the e5 pawn. Yeah, I kind of expected that move, to be honest. We don't really have to respond. Takes and takes is possible. I don't love it though. I could go here, knight takes, with the plan of going here, and then we can apply some pressure here. If this, then we would just move. So let's go ahead and do that. Maybe giving him the bishop's not really the greatest idea, actually. I don't know why I did that. That was pretty stupid. But I'm just confident that I'm going to win that pawn. And we have a pass pawn here. Okay, so now we can just move. If I go here, we get pinned, though. I don't really want to do that. Just go here. We could also think about playing this move, but then he gets to trade off his weakness, and we actually create our own. So I'm thinking just bishop here, or queen here. If he plays this, we'd probably just come in. Could also go here to immediately target the pawn, and takes. I think this is a pretty key moment, because this is where he's going to start to try and attack me with his pieces. Queen b6, rook b1. I don't think we have to be worried about rook b1. Rook b1, we just move the queen, if he moves the knight. He has no useful attacking moves with the knight. So it looks unpleasant, but we actually apply some pressure, I think. So let's go here. We're applying pressure to this pawn, so he can't really move this. And yeah, now he takes. Makes a lot of sense. So if I take here, he's going to go here. We want to make sure that the rook cannot infiltrate, but I want to keep applying pressure here. So queen takes, rook here, probably just slide back. Keep the infiltration spots good. So takes. Then we're threatening this. Might play here. And then we can probably try to apply some pressure to this. But let's take a look at this real quick. No, I think queen takes makes sense. So my opponent's playing instantly now, because he probably realizes his position's worse. So I could slide up and attack the pawn. And then if he plays here, we just take. So let's do that. He's trying to intimidate me now, but it looks like this pawn is falling, and it looks like we have a lot of pressure on this pawn too. I think he'll try and go for a queen trade here soon, because if he allows me to just have all these pieces on the board and win 2 pawns, then the chances of me winning the endgame is going to be much greater. Where if he trades the pieces now, it's going to be harder for me to win the pawns, I think. Maybe he has drawing chances or winning chances even. I mean, at this level, a draw does not mean a draw. But I think he's got to be very careful here. So like, I would not be shocked if I saw the move queen d4 here. But queen d4, I would probably take, because then he has to take with the bishop, and then I can come here and double up on this pawn. And I don't see a way that he can protect it. Okay, so he decides to go bishop there first, protecting it. That makes sense, but it gives up the a2 pawn. So then we're just up a pawn. So if I take here, rook takes, queen takes, then what? Then we're just up a pawn. He can't move. Well, he can actually, sorry. And then we gotta target this. So takes here, takes. I don't know. This is kind of poorly placed. It doesn't have any great squares. Okay, let's take our pawn. And we have a protected pass pawn. And now he has no outside pass pawn to work with. So I'm feeling pretty decent here. Takes. Only move is to take, so we're not going to think about it. And now he wants to get in, which makes a lot of sense. Is that what he wants? I think he wants to come to c7. I'm wondering if I can play queen c4, queen takes, and then dc, and then the rook comes. I'm wondering if I can trade into that endgame. I'm also seeing this potential fork here with the king and queen, but so if I go here, queen takes, pawn takes, he almost definitely plays this. I go rook here. What does he play? He goes here. But then he drops his pawn. I actually think this is a winning endgame. Maybe we're wrong, but I think so. Because it does weaken that pawn drastically. Yeah, he doesn't go for the trade. That makes sense. He's attacking this. I think he wants to play rook here. But if I go here now, I'm threatening this to pick up the piece. And also stops this because check, and then we can take. But he really desperately wants to come here, because then this is very bad. So if I go here, here, check here, takes, he's gonna get this probably. But is that the biggest thing in the world? Oh, he wouldn't be able to take because then the rook would be hanging. So I think I can actually go check. And if he defends like this, we have check anyways, because rook takes, and then this. Here, if he moves the bishop, then what? I mean, he has to go all the way back to here probably. I don't know, let's come in. Let's jump the knight in. Worst case scenario, we can protect the knight with the queen. And if I go here, then if he comes in, we can always attack it. We do have a time disadvantage, which sucks. I could also think about playing this. And on takes, we have 2 passed pawns. He's fighting though. We should be winning here, but once again, like I said, at this level, yeah, anything can happen. But I think he's in quite a bit of trouble because even if he does, we go check, and when he moves, we can move this, and we're attacking the rook. But I think we'll see this. I guess we don't really have any great discoveries on the rook with the knight. Maybe on if the bishop goes here, maybe we go knight here, with the idea of playing rook here. Queen just goes back, really? But here, and we get some trades, right? Here, I want the bishop, so the knight takes, and then we can take here. I mean, he's obviously thought about this, so let's think a little bit longer. Check here. Now we take, and if knight takes, he has a discovery attack, so he can probably take the pawn. But then I just take, and then queen takes, and it's just a big trade. So let's go for it. Yeah. We're gonna take. If he wants to trade queens, we're happy to. Okay. We get the pawn. Rook there. Is that the move we were missing? You gotta be very careful here, because he has discoveries. So if I go here, takes, queen takes. Could also not go there. Let's not blunder the game. Here, where does he go with the knight? Let's just move the queen up. It's a little bit scary because he can probably infiltrate here, but I think we're holding here. Yeah, he goes for this. So takes, he's gonna take here. And then we can just slide back, maybe. Could also go here. Then he just takes a check. So maybe we go here. Protect. I want to trade. So we got a pawn back. We're threatening another pawn. But if we get off the defense of this, he can take it with check. So we don't want that to happen. And this is a pass pawn now. So we got some good ideas of pushing it. He can't trade queens. He goes back. What if I just push like this? Here, here would blunder this. No, it wouldn't, because he just goes back. Let's just make a little bit of room. I want to move the king so that I can take the pawn. Yeah, he doesn't want me to take the pawn, obviously. Push here, push. If takes, there's mate. Okay, let's push the pawn. And I guess if this, we have this, takes. Can't take because the queen's protected. I think the key to winning this game is just going to be pushing the pawns. I can also offer a rook trade, but that would lose a pawn now, which we don't want to do, obviously. Rook there, he's threatening to take the pawn. Push, takes. He can't actually take back though. So push, takes. We take. If he takes, we take here, and he can't capture. But if I push, am I really threatening? I am threatening to take, so let's push. Takes, we're actually just... No, we're not threatening to sack the queen, because he has this. So takes. And then we'll probably get behind the pawn. I don't think that was really the greatest move, but here. Oh, queen takes is maybe interesting. Because takes. No. Queen takes. He can't really trade, can he? I'm threatening a tactic here. So queen takes here. He steps the king over, and then that gives us time to get behind. This is probably a draw. But he has to move. He has to do something here, yeah. And then he doesn't blunder mate. If I go here, he's gonna attack me maybe. King can't go here, so I guess he can, but now we're just coming forward. It's definitely a draw, but we're the ones playing for the win. Rook there. He wants to attack this maybe? King up. Let's make sure there's no infiltration here. Check, step up. I mean, I'll take the draw. That kind of sucks though. Check, I don't think we can go here. We probably can. Then he's just gonna attack this. Here, takes. That might be winning though. Let's go here. Attacks, we go here. Oh no, he's got this. Then we step back. I thought I blundered there for a second, but we didn't. It's all good. Check, we just don't take, obviously. Takes. And he goes in behind. Step up. He's gonna attack the pawn. We can push. I just don't want to get mated, to be honest. Let's go here. Protect these. That's actually a really bad move. I don't know why I played that. Now the question is, do we play for the win? Yes, obviously. Let's go rook here. How do I get in though? I don't want to go here and cut my king off. I guess. Okay, let's go for this. If I get mated, I'll be very upset with myself, but okay, so you can just do that. Wait. So if I go here, takes, rook takes, we push, but then what? You can never push these pawns. Okay, let's push this. Let's go here. Here, and we get mated by a pawn. No, we don't. Here, he's gonna like step out. We can always step up. He cannot move the pawns, so he's gonna move the king. If I go here, he has this. So here, push, check, we would step up. Yeah, it's kind of hard for him to find a move here, I think. King d4, we go king f4. But I think he's gonna play this, and then we're gonna play this. His only checks here, but then we get in. So here, if king here, we take opposition. And if he takes, okay, so he goes for that. So I go here. If check, we step up. So here, he should probably play this. We take opposition. He goes here, takes. It's probably a draw. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a draw. I don't know what I'm going on about, but yeah. And then here, takes. King here, he's gonna go here. He gets the opposition. What if I push? Then here, push. This is an interesting one, but it's not winnable. I could just offer him a draw, but I'm actually curious just to play this out, to be honest. He did offer a draw earlier, but I declined because we want the practice. If we lose 4 points. If we win, or if we draw, it's 4 points. It's whatever. The experience is better. And we only have 46 seconds, so here, takes here. What? So if I go here, he's going to play this. But that gives me time to push through. Takes with check. He has to move, and then we can probably shoulder, right? Can't push. I guess he has that. No, he just plays here. And then this. Here. It's just going to be a stalemate. Here. Now we'll offer him a draw. There's no getting through that. So. Okay, I guess he... yeah, now he takes the draw. So we drew the 2000. We'll take it. I played with a 93.8. My opponent played with a 93.5. We had our chance to win. It was +2 at one point. Strong player. He drew us. It is what it is. All right, let's take a look at this. So we knew that this was actually bad for him. We got all this. Takes. And now we're just up a pawn. No, we're not. But we're going to be. Castles, he goes there. Knight here's a mistake. Yeah, because we're giving him the bishop. We didn't need to do that. But we go knight here. And he didn't take, which I thought was kind of odd. I thought he should take. And then I guess he plays this. Protected by the queen. Now he takes, goes back. And we're just winning. Like, just straight up. And we get here. Finding the best move. Okay, the best move here instead of check was to play this. To try and go here. It says king h1, not to allow this. Knight d3, bishop here. You're rerouting to put pressure on this pawn. But we went for this. We wanted that bishop, and then taking was actually a mistake. So this is where we went wrong. Because we let him get the pawn back and some counterplay. So what is the better plan? We just move. Rook comes here, and we play h6, making room for the king, maybe? f4 to hold on to the pawn. Knight c5. Knight c6 hits the queen. We just go back. Gives a check. King h7. Queen comes in, protecting, attacking. Knight d7. I mean, I don't know. I guess I just wanted simplification too fast. I missed this move. I did miss that move, which is not something I should miss. But if he took right now, it's a blunder because after takes, he can't recapture. Otherwise, he gets mated. But yeah, going to the side was a little bit better. Now let's see. We do have an advantage here in this endgame. We are up a pawn. So we should have went for rook b8. Pushing was the wrong idea. We pushed through. Pawn takes was better, keeping the queens on the board. And what I calculated was he can't take because then there's this. And I guess there's actually just straight up mate and 2. But we traded into this. And I guess there's just no way for me to hold on to the pawn. Which makes sense. King back, king up. And we push for an advantage a little bit, but there's just nothing. We were just hoping for him to blunder, basically. And yeah, then we agree to a draw here. We both had performance elos of 2350. It was a good game. Very, very good game. We missed our chance back here. +2. I mean, there's a mistake. We go here, back, check. So we had the wrong idea, basically. We were caught up on trying to get this bishop, but what we should have been doing was trying to play against his weakness, which is why this is the best move. Trying to go here to attack this again. And then the knight will probably go here to attack it more. Queen can always come back too. Like, yeah, I think we just got the wrong idea. Although this is still better. Till this, we let him have the tactic. Knight takes, and we just had to let him take the pawn. So we're supposed to just go rook c8. Rook c8, rook here. Like, how do we make progress, though? Is this g6? No. Queen here to put pressure on this. Then they attack us. Offer a queen trade. I mean, if they trade into this, it's probably just losing for them. If they go check, we just go here. Wait, what? Oh, we take it. We take it, dummy. F4. Let me attack this. They can protect it. Just a mistake, apparently. Supposed to protect with the rook. King here. Then we got to bring the kings. That's fair. That's fair. It just sucks, you know. Sucks losing these positions because we were the ones that we got the advantage out of the opening. We held on to the advantage, but then we slipped into a draw. We slipped into a draw. Dang it, man. But if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.